We're talking to Cris Collinsworth from Sunday Night Football on NBC, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. But you mentioned the Lions, and the report is Matthew Stafford is sitting in as part of the interviewing process. I think it's mind-blowing that I have my 25-year-old quarterback in there. We look at the Redskins with how Daniel Snyder has reportedly enabled RG3. I can't let Matthew Stafford in there to be part of the interviewing process. Can you?
Boy, it's a hard question. Yeah, I think if it's Peyton Manning, you have no problem with it. If it's Tom Brady, you have no problem with it. And maybe if it's Matthew Stafford, you have no problem with it. The thing with RG3 runs much deeper than just sitting in on the interview. I remember a couple of the guys telling me the one that broke the camel's back on that one was during the off day at training camp or something like that, when the owner and his wife and RG3 and his wife went out to the movies together. And that seemed to cross some boundary, some line within the players. Now, I'm sure that it had been building to that point. But let's face it, this game is getting completely unique in the way we're treating stars. I always thought the NBA was the one place that you could really sort of understand it. Okay, Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, you either have one of those guys or you don't, and you're going to win. And so, yes, they're going to be involved in the coaching decision and the coaching on the floor and all that kind of stuff. But now I think we're finally, with free agency and the control that the quarterbacks have, starting to acknowledge that, a little bit like our home lives, if mama ain't happy, the world ain't happy, and the same thing goes with quarterbacks. So I don't know. The whole thing is so foreign to me, and when Forrest Gregg was my head coach, and I'm telling you, I was like a salmon. If he was walking down the hallway one way, I just turned and went upstream with him because I didn't want to just cross him in the hallway. I was scared to death of him. And now it's much more of a comfortable relationship.